Am I the asshole for ditching my stepdad at a gas station and forcing him to get an Uber? My 15M mom and dad separated when I was 9. My dad eventually remarried to my stepdad Joaquin, and my mom remarried to my stepdad Joe. Both me and my older brother Cam, 18M, hate Joe. He's homophobic and misogynistic, and so are his sons, 14M and 17M, and we have no idea why our mom likes him. Luckily, Cam can just stay at Dad's. Joe and his boys don't like me much because I'm not some traditionally masculine sports guy. I play in band with some friends, which a few are queer, and I like flowers, etc. Even though I'm just straight and have a GF because I'm pretty non-conforming, they don't. I'm being manly enough. My dad and Brian are my safe place. They come to all my artsy stuff and support me, unlike my mom and Joe or my stepbrothers. So I try to spend as much time with them over at my dad's. Joe is always trying to get me to try out for sports or to get to work out with sons to put some hair on my chest. I got my permit last month, and my dad and Brian have been teaching me how to drive. My mom thought it'd be a great idea to have Joe try to teach me so we could bond. I tried to tell her no, that Dad and Brian were already teaching me, but she wouldn't have it. 2 days ago, Joe takes me out driving, and we get like 30 minutes from the house, all the while he's telling me how to do stuff I already learned from my dad and Brian. I told him that, and he goes on this rant about how he probably knows better, and he's trying to keep me from ending up like Brian and my dad. I asked what he meant by that, and he tells me like a sissy and that I needed to man up. We had to pull over for gas. I was pissed, so after we filled up and he went in to get something, I drove off and left him there. I went home and I ignored his calls. He ended having to get an Uber home. To say that my mom and him were pissed is an understatement. I told her what he'd said, and she told me that was no reason to do something like that and grounded me. So I had Cam pick me up and take me over to Dad's, and I've been ignoring Mom's and Joe's calls. So TikTok, am I the asshole?